In this video, I'm going to show you how to create stunning product photos using Glorify AI. This method is quick, easy, and perfect if you want to make your product images stand out, especially for social media. And stick around until the end because I'll show you a simple trick that instantly makes your design look more professional. Now, before we start, there are a couple of things you need to prepare. First, you'll need a blurred version of your product photo. This will act as your background. For mine, I blurred the photo in Canva since my Glorify AI plan doesn't have a blur option. It might be the same for you depending on your plan, so Canva is a good backup option. I only got this product picture from Pinterest, so credit to the owner of the photo. Second, you'll need your original product photo, the one that's not blurred because that's what will highlight in our design. And finally, we'll be creating a mock-up Instagram post to make it look like we're showcasing our product on social media. And by the way, can you imagine how much more eye-catching your product page will look like with this style? Alright, let's get started. So the first thing that you want to do here is open up Glorify AI and add your blurred product photo. Place it directly on the canvas and set it as your background. Since this is the blurred version, it gives your design a nice, clean, professional feel without being too distracting. And here's a little tip. If you get the background right, half the work is already done. Next, let's bring in the Instagram post design. Just upload it into Glorify and drop it onto your canvas. And once it's on the screen, resize it to your liking. So for me, I prefer making it a little bigger so it becomes the main focus. But this part is totally up to you. Adjust it until you're happy with how it looks. And don't worry, in a second, I'll show you how to make it pop even more. Now it's time to add our actual product photo, the sharp, clear one. Upload it into the editor, then drag and drop it into the Instagram post frame. Carefully resize and adjust it so it fits perfectly inside the gray area of the Instagram template. This might take a little time because you want it to be properly aligned. But trust me, the effort is worth it. Because once this step clicks, your design will instantly go from just okay to wow. Once that's done, let's move on to the text. Go to the text tab, add a heading, and type in new product. This is a simple but effective way to grab attention. Change the text color to white so it pops up nicely against a darker background. And for the font, I use Aquafina script because I think it looks really stylish, but of course, you can choose any font that matches your brand or your product vibe. And also, just a quick question. What font would you choose for your own product? Think about it, because it really changes the mood of the whole design. And to make the text stand out even more, let's add a shadow effect. Just a subtle shadow is enough to give it some depth and then make it look even more polished. And here's the cool part. Sometimes it's the smallest detail, like the shadow, that makes people stop scrolling on Instagram. Now let's also add a shadow to the Instagram post itself. This is a really nice touch because it makes the post like it's floating off the background, almost like a 3D effect. Again, adjust the shadow until you're happy with how it turns out, so don't rush, take your time to make sure everything looks balanced. In just a second, you'll see how this one step completely transforms the design. And that's it. You now have a stunning product photo design created in Glorify AI. It looks modern, clean, and ready for Instagram or any social media platform. Of course, this is just my way of doing it. You can improve this even more by experimenting with different layouts, colors, and text styles. The great thing about Glorify is that it gives you the flexibility to try new things and make your product photos unique. And who knows, your version might look even better than mine. So that's how you can create a professional looking product photo in just a few steps. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials like this. And if you want to learn more about Glorify AI, I've got other Glorify tutorial videos that will show you how to design a logo, Instagram templates, and more. So make sure to check that out. And if you haven't signed up to Glorify AI, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.